ever since I signed here, that game was like, I had that thing circled.
I'm lost for words. It just feels good. Back home. Nothing more you could ask for.
What about you and DT and Mesh? What do you love about DT?
Well, we're kind of the same people in certain ways. You know, he's a lot more vocal. I'm a lot more, quiet, which is good. They complement each other in ways,
Let's go, baby.
Hey, let's have a day,
My boy. You already know.
Let's have a day, boy.
Let's do
Back
it.
home.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go, y'all. Hey, like I said yesterday, you don't know which play of the game gonna be the play of the game, man. Everybody play every single play like it's the play of the game, man. We gonna come out victorious, man. We had a great week of practice. Let's kick his ass. Let's go. Trenches on 3. 1, 2, 3. Trench.
Guys are steady, always pushing each other to try to be better, because we know if we do certain things a certain way, they'll come back and open up a different way, and everybody, what we like to call everybody eats, so.
My boy, I know I'm about to calm your ass down. Nah, bro, I'm gonna just play my game, bro. I'm good.
4th and less than a yard. The handoff to Eckler. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. Uchenna Nwosu says they didn't get it. Herbert drops back again. The ball comes out. The ball is scooped up. The Seahawks have it. It's Taylor running down the far side. Knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, DT. Yeah. Hey. That's what we're talking about, boy.
Bro, you look so slow. I was slow.
We just try to push each other every day in practice and in meetings, and always talk and communicate so we can be on the same page going into game time.
Yeah. There it is.
27.
As a player, as a pass rusher, you always want sacks no matter who it's against, but when it's against your old team, you kind of want it a little more.
From the shotgun. Handoff inside. Sony Michel. A flag is down.
And it was a false start. Matt.
Clear in the backfield on 2nd down and 6. Herbert looks left. Now he's going to throw. Ball is slapped back. Uchenna Nwosu is there to make the tackle on Herbert.
Love you, bro.
Yeah, boy. Let's go, my boy.
Is that a sack?
And the fact that I missed the one, I was so close a bunch of other times, and I just really wanted it, but more importantly, I'm happy I got the win.
Hey. You good?
Thanks, Shannon.
Any way that we can help each other, help us, because it's gonna all, it all correlates in the end to us helping each other, is what we're big on.
I told you I got your back, boy.
Appreciate you, bro.
I told you.
Thanks, brother.
It just means a lot, it means that these guys, everybody believes in each other, they're all doing it for each other, which is what you need to win. Everybody has to be bought in together, everybody has to be playing for the guy next to him. And, if you play for him and you constantly make them better, the team is better collectively.
Yes, sir. Ain't nothing like whooping your whole team ass, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
To see those emotions from those guys when, they came up to me and told me, okay, I did this for you, bro, this is for you. Like, I really appreciate all that. And it makes me want to play harder for them. It makes me want to elevate my game, because I know they got my back, so I make sure I got to have their back. So it was awesome to see, all those guys come up to me and everybody tell me congratulations, and it was a great experience.
It feels good to get a win, especially in my home building, So, I'm happy, I'm blessed. What can I say?
I think y'all liked us today now. I think you liked the way we played. I want to make sure this is too important. Dedicate to Uchenna Nwosu.
I'm happy that finally is out the way and I can just continue just playing ball and being who I am. When I was growing up, I wasn't able to be around, football players or any type of players of any sport.
Say what's up to the camera. Say what's up.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up? What's up? How are you doing? Good. Have any questions into it for Uchenna? How long have you been
Playing football?
Yeah.
This is my 5th year in the NFL. My first year with the Seahawks.
Are you good at basketball?
I am. Are you? You want to play? Fuck it, son.
How's everybody doing? I said, how's everybody doing?
So the group over here, I don't forget, you guys still open 40 more push-ups. We need people like you to step up and help, make this country a better place. And what way to do it is here in our backyard. So you guys are here, you guys are, doing whatever after school activities, doing homework, bettering yourself for the future. And that's good. I just want to tell you guys, keep going. Whatever it may be, man, just don't give up and always put your best into it. You guys got this. So anywhere I can be an advocate for young kids and be a leader for young kids to show them that anything is possible no matter your situation or where you come from. And in terms of the Ghana situation, that was a great experience to go into. Like I said, it was able to, give kids an opportunity to let them know that you are able to play in the National Football League no matter, where you come from or what you do or your situation. So
to see flag football in this country is amazing. I played flag football a little bit as a kid growing up, so I know how fun and competitive it can really be. They were in the Q&A asking a million questions. Oh my gosh, what is this? How does this work? You can do that? They were in a maze.
So I play on the defensive side, and I play what's called a linebacker.
So you actually need the mouth guard, or you don't need the tattoo?
Yeah. If you get hit there, you don't have a mouth guard, it's gonna hurt. But you want to wear it so that doesn't happen. I'll just advise you guys to always keep working on your skills. There's so much you can learn, there's so much you can get better at. So always keep practicing, always keep training, and never give up.
And it was cool to see that, to help teach a different sport that they've never heard of or seen before. People were starting to realize, oh my gosh, I can do this. Where they had to hold the ball, change direction, they had to hit the bat and had to avoid and try to make a move. So a lot of those kids were very athletic, and maybe in the next 10 years we'll be here, picking them to come to the U.S. and Academy. I never would have thought the game would have brought me back here. I thought I would be back here for maybe a different reason, just to visit family or just to see the land, but no. I'm in here inspiring a whole new country. I'm showing them a different way of life, and that's huge for me, and I'm happy to be a part of that journey.
There we go.
I didn't really have any expectations coming into this camp, but now that I'm seeing all these guys working out and putting in the work, it's surreal to be able to see their growth in just a short period of time. A lot is at stake for these guys. They've been putting in the hours of hard work. They've been waiting for this opportunity, and it's here right in front of them. One thing I focused on was ball, but now it's like eyes is open to so many different things. It's like you can really change the world or impact different things. And when you coming out, it's just all about football, playing, but there's more things to life than just that. Yeah, it was a very heavy experience, just see where our ancestors, how they were treated and where they were enslaved and held, and be able to experience that and go back is very, huge in my life because I know more history now, and to actually step foot there is a whole different experience than just reading it in textbooks or online or hearing it from somebody else. So
I officially welcome you to Cape Coast Slave Castle. Cape Coast Slave Castle was established by the British in 1665. The British came to West Africa in the name of enslaving the Africans for the purposes of the transatlantic slave trade. Before what you are standing is the male slave dungeon. In a male slave dungeon, we're as many as 1,000 men. In a female slave dungeon, we're as many as 500 women. The floor that leads to the male dungeon is very slippery, so you walk slowly. You take your time. Please come.
I encourage anybody, African descent to go back there and, visit a slave castle if you can, and just pay homage to what our ancestors went through to, pave the way for us and, our lives moving forward. So it was a great experience. It was very heavy, like I said, but I'm happy I was able to go.
It is estimated that over 4 million West Africans were shipped off from Cape Coast Castle alone. There were many times where the African men would cry out loud, looking for help, but they couldn't help them. They were trapped here until the slave ships came to ship them off to the Americas.
Yeah, so basically about that tunnel was where our ancestors were, held. There was no food, there was no water, there was no place to defecate anything. They all had to do it right there in front of each other, and it caused a lot of diseases and a lot of sickness, and people were just dying. People couldn't survive. There was no air, there was no light.
Today we have a door we call the door of return. This is a symbolic movement in order to urge the global African diaspora to come back to where the ancestors were taken from.
They put the door of return on the outside to welcome the ancestors from here to, you know, be welcomed back to their country.
Akwaba.
So it was just very tough, you know, to go through that and experience that. And I kind of like just felt like I was there with the you know, the ancestors, you know, were still there with me, you know, and it was very tough. It was very, like I said, it was very hard to go through when the smell and all that. It was just all a lot to go through. And like I said, I encourage anybody who can go back and experience something like that, because it was a great experience.
And thank God, you know, Pete and them reached out to me, and you know, I packed a big old bag. My wife was like, "Why are you packing your bag so big?" I said, "Baby, I ain't coming back," you know. So it worked out, and I'm here with y'all.
Oh my goodness, what a play by Bruce Irvin. Barkley took a toss. Bruce Irvin blasts Jones into the running back, and Barkley hits the deck. I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Adding a guy like Bruce to the room is incredible, not only for the young guys, but for me as well. You know, I'm kind of old, but I'm kind of young at the same time, so it's good to have a guy like that in the room for me personally.
Be ready to go in and get Bruce. He's played like 2 or 3 in a row. I gotta make sure I don't kill him. Yeah.
But it felt like it was meant to be. From 51 being available, for me moving in the exact same house, it just felt like it was just meant to be. And it's just I think it's a perfect ending to my football story. I think, you know, coming here, getting drafted here, you know, in 2012, one of the best draft classes ever.
Coach, I know you're excited about the big pick in the first round. At 15, you go with Bruce Irvin, the pass rusher, long arms, and he's fast.
This is the top pass rusher in the draft. This is the guy that brings tremendous speed, tremendous get off, great effort, great motor, all of the things that you love about a pass rusher. And he's tall at 6'3" and 245 pounds. It's an excellent guy for our system.
It's just a blessing, man, to know that, you know, these guys always believing in me. You know, I always felt like this is home, and, you know, as long as I can move and prove that I still play at a high level, I feel like these guys will always give me a chance to prove that. So, like I said, it was a perfect ending to an awesome career, I feel like, and, you know, I'm going to go out here and take full advantage of it.
Just helping, you know, the younger guys out with, you know, how to play certain situations, and, you know, just even outside of football, just life, you know, just he's been through the fire, ups and downs, the highs and lows. He's seen it all, been on different teams. He's able to tell us how it is other places compared to here, and, you know, what to expect and how things should be played out. So,
man, I just texted Bobby yesterday, and I said, Bobby, this might be the best draft class since our class. You know, these guys are hungry, you know, and then, you know, I had a conversation with Kobe Bryant today. How he stays after everybody's gone. He's in the building 2-3 more hours watching film. That's not normal, you know, for a rookie to think that way, work hard that way, and you see it's translating to the field. He's balling. Tyreek balling. Boye's contributing. So, you know, Kenneth Walker balling. So, what can you ask for? Those guys coming in here, you know, they was in college 6, 7, 8 months ago. You know, these guys playing at a high level. So, you can't. What more can you ask for? So I really think this draft class is one of the best since my class, for sure.
3 tight ends on the right side. The handoff. He breaks a tackle, comes back to the near side, stumbles across the 10, breaks the tackle. He is in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, Kenneth Walker and I. We do have some similarities. You know, a lot of people talk about the speed.
They toss it to Ken Walker III. He gets fired out of a Gatling gun, and nobody got a whiff.
Seahawk football has always been about running the ball.
I'm going to call you from a landline.
Okay, come from a landline. Dave has been calling. My phone been in my pocket the whole time.
This is Chuck Arnold at the Seahawks.
Hey, Chuck, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing really good. I'm actually shooting this thing for Kenneth, man, and so we're just over here talking about scoring touchdowns, you know.
Just wanted to call you. I know that you've got a lot of things going on there, and a camera watching what's happening. So,
yeah.
But on behalf of Jody Allen, the Seahawks organization, and all the 12s, would like to welcome you to the Ring of Honor.
Oh man, dude, I knew something was up when you called. I was like, wait a minute, what are you doing calling for Kenneth? Man, thank you very much, man. I'm proud and honored.
Wow.
Man, great job, man. Great game.
Thank you.
Hey, you met my mentor, Ricky
Yep,
Waters?
yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to. Come on again.
Coming back home, seeing the 12s and the Seahawk uniform and the jerseys and the hats, I'm full of joy when I see that because they come in representing. They are the full representation of what we mean by all in. You know, being in the ring is just so powerful. It's such a great impact to, you know, the future. You know, my kids are still here watching, and majority of them were not born when I played. And so to see them look at Dad and be like, oh, this is what you were doing in your 20s, it's pretty amazing. They'll get to be able to say, look, there's my dad. And fans will be able to talk about, man, we watched this guy play, and remember when he did this and he had this record or this great play. It's pretty surreal to know that I'm part of legacy forever. When I first got here, being 22 and fully excited about the future, not even knowing what's going to happen, and grabbing a team and some close friends that have mentored me, been a brother to me from day one, and just great coaching staff, the desire to change a program from NFL status to championship football in the NFL. Gosh, it's just so many great memories. To be honored in such a way to say that I'm one of the guys that could be in the ring forever, it's just amazing. It's humbling and it's exciting, all wrapped up in the one little bow. And you know, Seahawks has been family to me. And so the good times, the championships, the tough times, the losses, it's all been worth it.
John Schneider, what he means to me, I would say a guy who took a shot.
With the 15th pick in the 2012 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Bruce Irvin, defensive end, West Virginia.
You talked about it, Mike.
There is the first, and Michael Irvin's hit me because I talked about this kid yesterday.
Yes.
This might be the most natural pass rusher in the entire draft.
The guy really went out on a limb and gave me a chance, and he changed my life. Not only my life, but my family's life also. You know, I'm glad God connected us. What he does for the players and you know, in the community is just unbelievable.
Yeah, that's first down, like you said. Game is over, baby. We're gonna have us a good flight home, baby. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Always love you, brother.
There's a lot of different aspects of why my wife and I do as many things as we try to do. Anytime you have an opportunity to be able to give back, I think it's a huge gift.
So excited to be here today after a long time of planning and executing Ben's sensory room.
First, I just want to say that we're super excited to be here and to relaunch this room, to provide access and to let our fans know that they're welcome here. And we wanted to offer a place for people to feel welcome and to feel included into everything that we do here.
Okay, ready? Cut!
So, you know, the more that's been given to you, the more you receive, the more you need to give back. And my wife Tracy and I have always been extremely cognizant of that with autism and as well with the military. You know, call it what it is. We're in the entertainment business at the end of the day, and you know, we're trying to help people like have an interest away from, you know, a form of reality that's very hard for all of us to understand if we're not in the mix fighting like these individuals have fought for us to be able to do what we're doing.
Appreciate you all so much, and thank you for coming out and enjoying the day with us this afternoon, watching practice, and God bless you guys. You guys are in our prayers.
You know, outside the Pacific Northwest, you know, and having lived in 6, 7 different cities, you know, I think there's not as much of an appreciation for what happens up here is a very, very strong military presence. You know, we went to Bangor military base, you know, for the changing of the command. That was an awesome event because you have the Marines and the Navy working together.
They're going to demonstrate how to maneuver through these obstacles. Now, they've been talking a lot of mess. They said they don't think anyone's up to the challenge. They said this is their home field, and they run this.
We're very humbled as civilians coming out here and spending this time with you, recognizing that every one of you are incredibly important because of what you are representing, and that is our freedoms and our ability to do what we do every single day, and how much we truly appreciate you, the Seattle Seahawks organization. We totally appreciate you. Thank you for having us out.
You know, whether it be, you know, going to Bangor military base or you know, having soldiers to practice, just being able to connect with them and connect with veterans, whether it be through MVP or, you know, at the games in the pregame period. I think just, you know, giving that time to people, you know, the number one gift you can give somebody is your time. So, you know, being able to ask, you know, how they're doing, where are you from, you know, what does life look like for you? What are your goals? And being able to connect and, you know, like I said, compassion for what's coming their way. What's coming their way and being thankful for, you know, with the veterans and everything they've done for us.
This will be my first trip and I am very excited for it.
Have you been to Germany before?
No, no, never. Not on that side of the world, ever. Well, luckily for me, I've had experience in different countries. I played in Mexico City, I played in London, so, you know, it won't be nothing too crazy for me, so. But, you know, for the younger guys, you know, just embrace the moment. You know, you're playing in a different country, you know, you don't get to these opportunities often, so make sure you have fun with it.